of the week. So one of my landlords have emailed me and it reads, "Hi Ash, I've seen a bit of propaganda as to Perth's rental crisis and would like to reference the above domain article. Are you seeing the same, and is this an opportune time for a premium on our rental income?" So the Domain article was talking about the stock and demand pressure for the Perth real estate market, and it's it's giving three reasons to this demand that we're currently experiencing. The first one is we are seeing a huge number of eastern states FIFO workers move to Perth, so there seems to be some incentives offered by these businesses to the workers to move to Perth. And I agree that has been a huge market for us with prospective tenants. So I agree with that one. Number two, the property market has been pretty consistent over the past 6 years. A lot of investors who bought at the peak of the sales market haven't been able to sell for many years. So with all the sales market picking up, investors are opting to sell. This is also a very true experience on our portfolio, and we do have a lot of landlords who have tried selling, haven't been able to recover their expenses, and as a result are selling now. So that is also very true. And the third reason is there's been a freeze on the rents till the end of the emergency period. Tenants have been choosing to stay in the same property, and landlords that have the option when a tenant moves out are increasing rents to meet the demand of the market. Again, another very true reason why we are having this supply and demand issue in the Perth real estate market. And we are experiencing 10 to 20% increases on our rent. So to go back to my owner's question of, is this a good time to increase our tenants' rent? If your property is vacant, yes, there's going to be a good increase for the next tenant in your home. Absolutely, but there is a hold on rental increases for current tenants till the end of the emergency period, which is currently the end of March. So you are not able to increase your rents at the moment. However, what you may like to consider doing is, if your tenant is due to have their lease renewed, you may like to only offer them a 6-month lease, so that at the end of the 6-month lease, there'll be hopefully an opportunity to increase the rent then. Or you can do a 12-month lease and put a rent review clause in there for after 6 months, or you can issue the tenant a notice of rent increase now if your tenant is on a periodic tenancy. However, that won't be able to come into effect till the end of March, end of the emergency period. So they are the three ways or three options you may want to consider if you have a tenant whose lease is due to expire sort of in the next month or two. Otherwise, I hope that information helps, and I hope it answers a question that a lot of you landlords may already have as well. And if you have any questions you'd like me to do a video about and make a comment and give an opinion about, please send me through a message. Otherwise, I'm Ashley Goodchild, and I look forward to connecting with you all soon.